Study says 28,187 plant species are used as medicines throughout the world by CRG. This is from May 2017 from Green Med Info website. A powerful new study reminds us that natural medicine was once and still is the default medical system on this planet. In fact, the use of synthetically produced patent medicines, pharmaceuticals, is a relatively recent development. Why natural medicine is not alternative? That's from circa 1870, and should really be called the alternative medicine vis-a-vis time-tested, far safer approaches that rely on food, spices, and carefully prepared and administered plant extracts. A powerful new report released by the Kew Gardens in the United Kingdom reveals that there are currently 28,187 plant species recorded as being of medicinal use throughout the world. In addition, the report revealed that fewer than 16%, or 4,478 of the species used in plant-based medicines are cited in a medicinal regulatory publication. While the lesser developed countries are the primary users of plant medicines, they are used in great abundance throughout the world. Even in countries like Germany, where conventional drug-based medicine is the default approach, about 90% of their population also uses herbal medicines. Even the most pharmaceutically possessed or obsessed country in the world, the United States, spent $17 billion on traditional herbal medicines in 2000 alone, and the number has grown steadily since then. It should be noted that mixing plant-based medicines with pharmaceuticals can be dangerous, and as the reports point out, many of these plants contain compounds that can cause harm if taken incorrectly. There is also a problem with misnaming or multiple names for the same plant-based medicines. 143 databases and publications cite 415,180 unique names for plant-based medicines, an average of 15 alternative names for each species. The report also pointed out that plants still provide the majority of lead compounds for drug development, with many still being directly extracted from medicinal plants. Since 1981, 1,130 new therapeutic agents have been approved for use as pharmaceutical drugs, of which 593 are based on compounds from natural sources. 38 are derived from medicinal plants. 15 of the 56 natural drugs registered for the treatment of cancer since 1980 are derived from medicinal plants, with a long history of traditional use. For example, drugs based on paclitaxel have been isolated from the yew tree, the Taxus spp, camptothecin from the happy tree, Camptotheca acuminata, and the podophylltoxin from the May apple, Podophyllum hexandrum, and P. peltatum. In some sense, then, one can consider pharmaceutical medicine plant-based, with the difference that their patent-based model almost invariably implies the toxic side effects to the patient. The report also points out that presently, of the 5 drugs developmental specifically to treat the symptoms of Alzheimer's disease, 2 are derived from plants. Galantamine from Galanthus, snowdrops, and Leucojum, snowflakes, and Narcissus, daffodils, was the first natural product drug to treat dementia symptoms. The second was rivastigmine, which is chemically derived from physostigmine, an alkaloid from Physostigma venenosum, calabarbine. Another study mentioned in the report found that there are a staggering 656 flowering plant species used traditionally for diabetes, representing 437 genera and 111 families. For instance, metformin, probably the most well-known drug for diabetes, was modeled after the anti-diabetic properties of Galega officinalis, goat's rue. Unfortunately, even when a compound is isolated from a natural plant, it can lose its informational integrity and may behave more like a chemical than a natural substance embedded within the synergistic context of the whole plant. Let's grow the evidence supporting plant-based medicine. As many know, this website was founded to create the central repository for research on the medicinal benefits of natural substances, including the thousands of plants presently used in culinary and herbal medicine applications. Our mission is to help the public understand the profound value that plant medicine has in preventing and treating disease. One of the greatest, if not the greatest, triumph of biomedical science today is its role in validating ancient healing modalities that long before the advent of science, and even recorded history itself, were passed down orally from generation to generation in the vast body of folkloric medical knowledge that still forms the basis for the majority of the world's primary healthcare system. These so-called natural or alternative modalities, which our species owes its present-day survivorship to after eons of dependency on them, are increasingly gaining the attention of men and women in white lab coats, intent on unlocking the mysteries of how they work, and in many cases, why they work better than patented synthetic chemical-based medications. Thank you for coming to Plain Mundane Show. Please hit like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. I'm Alex, and I'm out.